to when you want to talk to me. Okay, so my name is Victoria, TikTok for Business. Let's set you up very, very well. So just a little bit of an information about TikTok. In Digital 2022, Australia says that TikTok is the most downloaded mobile entertainment app, or third across the board. So during COVID, you know, the majority of the population are in Victoria and New South Wales, and the two most downloaded apps were Service Victoria and Service New South Wales. So the next downloaded app in Australia was TikTok. So it actually shows you how, you know, how popular it has become. According to an annual report, TikTok now has 7.38 million Australian users over the age of 18, which reached 73%. 55.3% are female and 44.7% are male. That's okay. All good. So let's jump in. If you haven't met me before, my name is Victoria. I have been teaching small business owners for a number of years, and I really love it. I really, really love seeing small businesses grow and develop their confidence and become, you know, fantastic businesses and creating lifestyles that suit themselves and suit their families. I've owned bricks and mortar stores, wellness studios, bookstores, fair trade gift shop, but I've also owned multiple e-commerce stores and sold them. What I tend to do is practice on my own businesses before I teach anything at all. And this is actually exactly what I did with TikTok. I practiced with my skincare company for a year before I felt that I knew the platform a little, so I can then come out and teach what it's all about. So I practice what I preach. I'm in there doing it with you, so, you know, getting the most up-to-date information for you. I've written 3 books on stress management. I'm a board member of the local Chamber of Commerce, also a Shopify and Facebook partner. I've got my Bachelor of Teaching, Cert for small business, and I am a certified e-commerce specialist. But most of all, I'm a mum to 2 teenagers. So let's think about creating your business TikTok account. You can have a personal account and you can have a business account. You can actually have them both on the same, and you can on the same phone, obviously, and you can swap between them. But today I really, really encourage you to think about the business side of it. And it's very important that we put on our hats as a business person when we are coming to TikTok, and I'll show you why it's very important that we do this. But we're actually coming to TikTok as a person who would buy your product. So we need to train your business TikTok account to show your account to the people that are going to be buying your product. So we're coming to it mindfully as a business. You're setting your business account up so that people have got the links, you can see your analytics, all that kind of thing. But you're actually training TikTok to show your content to the people that are going to be your customers. Okay, so it's a little bit of a tweak in thought with the TikTok platform, because on most of the other platforms, Facebook, Instagram, used to be, Instagram's just changed a little bit. But on Facebook and Instagram, your content really only gets shown to the people that are liking you and following you. On TikTok, it gets shown to a huge audience. And then TikTok, through their algorithm, figures out who is going to most like your content. So it actually opens up your audience to a massive, massive range of people. That's why, though, it's so important for you to have that mindset right at the beginning that, yes, you are a business account, but you are training TikTok to show your content to the people who are going to buy your service or your products. So that's when you need to let TikTok get to know you well as a consumer. And then setting up your TikTok profile well, creating interesting content. I've got lots of ideas for you. And the other thing that I actually just started doing this morning is putting together a 90-day TikTok challenge with no dancing. So that might be something that you would be interested in doing. I'm not sure how long it's going to take me to put together, but I just started creating it this morning. So hopefully I'll get a chance to finish that a bit by the end of the week. So that might be something that you'd be interested in doing. And then engaging your audience and growing your following. I'll show you a few TikTok features, and you're very welcome to follow AusSendSkin if you choose. And if I see you following me, I'll follow you back. Okay, so let's get your phone out. Open up your account. I just want to make sure that it's a business account. So you're downloading and you're opening up your TikTok app. If you haven't done any of this before, I just encourage you to perhaps take a screenshot of this. It's just a really, really easy step-by-step on how to actually create your account. So every TikTok account that you open initially will be a personal account. You can use, your emails, that kind of thing, to pop in. Tap the profile in the lower right corner and tap edit profile. And here you're going to add up your profile picture and your bio, put all of the links in the other social accounts. Now, just a little bit of information about this bio and the profile picture. In order for people to build trust online these days, they need to see brand consistency across all of your platforms. So if you're already on Facebook, if you're already on Instagram, if you've heard me talk before, or any other marketer for that instance, we'll tell you to keep that brand consistency. You've got your same logo on your website, on your t-shirts, on your business cards, on your Facebook page, on your Instagram page, because every single person knows someone that has been hacked or scammed online. So this is our way as a business to build up that trust across the different platforms. If you're on TikTok and you're saying to them, go to your website, you do want it to look very similar. It's with the same logo. We want to know that we're going to a trusted place. So, and then you switch into your business account, just tap those three lines at the top right corner, manage account, and then switch to business account and choose between a business or creator. I say choose business, unless you are an influencer or a brand ambassador. And then pick the category that best describes your brand. It might not be absolutely spot on for what you have, but just find one that suits the best. Add in your website, your email address to the profile. Every time you add in your website, think about where you really, really want your people to be going. Don't make them fluff around trying to find you. So if you have, if you're selling your products on Amazon, take your customer directly to the storefront. Don't just send them to Amazon and expect them to find you. They will get lost. It's very, very challenging to do that. Just try to make it very easy for your customers to find you. Okay, let's get started. Let TikTok get to know you. Now, I'll tell you a silly story about why I know this. When I first started, let me just stop sharing for a second. When I first started on TikTok, I had absolutely no idea what it was about. I'd done some research. I tried to figure out what was going on. I'd done some. I'd learned from some webinars. Trialing it. So I thought, okay, I need to spend some time inside. I need to spend some time inside TikTok and try and figure out what's going on. So I sat down. I think I put Netflix on, and I'm pretty sure it was Grace and Frankie, because that's probably what I was watching at the time. Sat down with my phone, opened up TikTok. My kids had it. They'd been talking about it, but I thought, I don't want to bother about this if it's not going to be good for my business, because, I'm time poor. This is what I need to do. So I sat down, had a look at it, had a glass of wine, had Netflix on, just flicking through, and I thought, oh, this is interesting, flick. Probably spent an hour or so just scrolling through, having a look. Went to bed. Next night, opened it up, did the same thing again, and the only thing that I saw on my TikTok feed were women over 40, divorced, that like drinking wine. So the TikTok algorithm worked so fast and scaringly knew what I was doing at the time, watching TV by myself, having a glass of wine. And I thought, this is quite strange. So I tested it again, and it came up with very similar things again. It actually, because I was living by myself at the time, or just with my kids, and there was no mail around in the house, and it actually came up with lots and lots of lesbian things as well. So I just thought, how on earth does TikTok know that this, there's no mail in the house? So it's just me and the kids. So it was actually quite terrifying how fast TikTok learnt what they thought I was. So then I actually had to retrain TikTok to sort of figure out who I was. And then I did it wrong again, because I started looking at small businesses, and I started looking at how to grow on TikTok, and I started getting tips on how to grow on TikTok and how to get followers and that kind of thing. So then the only thing that I really started seeing was small businesses, and I have actually still stuck with that because I think it's quite fascinating. But I was going on there to start building an audience for my skincare company. So not in America, not in Australia. So again, we need to be very, very, very mindful, and we need to know exactly who our target market is, so that we can train TikTok that is who we are. So what I should have done, and I've got quite a few followers now, so I'm not going to start again, but what I should have done was gone on to there. I should have told TikTok by looking at skincare companies, by following skincare companies, by following companies that suit my ethical branding, sustainability, environmentally friendly. I should have followed the things that my target market should follow. Maybe like, I've done lots of research on my target market, so I know it very, very well, and I encourage you to do it as well. I could probably follow things like Friends or Jennifer Lopez or that kind of thing. So it then should have trained TikTok to show my content to those people who like those similar things. So the moral of that story is, when you're going on TikTok, train TikTok. Oh, where are you? Train TikTok to actually, sorry, I'm just trying to get back to the recording. Train TikTok to show your content to the people that you want to buy your product or service. Right. So that's actually the most important thing, because then if you don't do that, like I didn't do that, you'll spend quite some time retraining, and that's a waste of your time. I don't want that to happen. So think about this from your business's point of view. What would your customers be watching? So start liking that, start sharing that, start saving that, start commenting on things that your customers would like to watch. Search by the keywords in the Discover tab, not from a business point of view, but from what your customers would be searching for. Make that algorithm work for you. Okay, so that shows TikTok what you're all about and who to show your content to. And you'll get a whole bunch of fabulous research from your competitors to see what's working for them. And then setting up your TikTok profile really well. So make sure your logo is clear. It's exactly the same as all of the other platforms, as we were saying before. You only have 80 characters to use in your bio, so be very concise and have a clear call to action. What do you want people to do? Do you want people to book? Do you want people to have a discovery call? Do you want people to come to your shop? Do you want people to come to your website? Do you want people to shop online? Be very, very clear about that. And then make your website, like I was saying, the exact link. Don't make people fluff around and try and find your products. And you can change that all the time. Recently, I started advertising something very quickly that actually wasn't part of the skincare range. It was something else. And I just quickly changed the link in my bio, and it was fabulous. I got the most sales out of that one post that I'd had in about 6 months. Okay, so let's have a look at your TikTok. Mine is black because I wanted to show these icons very, very well. Yours won't be black. Okay, so this is your first page. Depends, like I said before, it depends on how long you've been on TikTok. Sometimes you might not have 3 minutes, and sometimes you'll actually have 10 minutes. Also, this quick and the templates have recently changed as well. So you might have that or you might not have that. So how to create content. This is just a really easy step-by-step. If you've never created a TikTok before, this is one way of creating that content. So we are changing this over to camera. We're clicking clicking that plus button. We're changing it over to camera, or you could do a very, very quick one if you want to. And then you're choosing your length, which is the 15 seconds, the 60 seconds, or the 3 minutes, or the 10 minutes if you've got that option. And you can also choose the speed from here. If you just want the normal speed, that's just the one. If you want to slow it down, you've got a few here. And if you've got to speed it up, that's a few here. Those, I really love doing those ones where you're speeding it up for when you're actually packaging something up. That looks really interesting. Okay, so that's how you make it. That's how you start it. And then there's viral sounds, there's trending sounds on TikTok, and they work very, very well to boost your followers. But I actually don't suggest you doing it every single time. I really encourage you to have a bit of a strategy where you're doing a little bit of the trending sounds, a little bit of a duet, a little bit of a 5 tips to, and a little bit of your original content. So original content is just you speaking with actually no sound there at all. About 6 months ago, maybe a little bit longer, they said, the latest information was put a trending sound, turn it down to 1 or 0, so you can hardly hear it, but you've still got the trending sound in the background. They've recently come out saying they actually want original content. So I really encourage you to have a little bit of a blend with that situation. You can add your sound in here. There's an amazing amount of royalty-free sounds that you can use. The business account has less sounds for us to use because it's a commercial account. If you use the commercial, and it says it there, you'll see it when you open it up. If you use the commercial sounds on your personal account, and then you try to use that for business, it will get taken off. The other thing that happens with those, if you try to repurpose it for, say, Instagram Reels, you actually don't have the commercial license to redo that on the Instagram Reels. So just be very mindful of taking other people's sounds. So that's why creating on TikTok is fantastic. One way that we can get around this without doubling up on having to do a video, you can actually create the video just on your camera roll and then upload it into TikTok, use their sound, and then upload it into Instagram Reels and use the Instagram's internal sounds. So you're not actually having to worry about any sort of copywriting laws when you do that. The trending sounds are fun. I tend to do a trending sound possibly every 3rd day, maybe every 3rd time I'm doing a TikTok. It's actually a really, really easy way of making a TikTok. So it's good to get content out all the time. The other thing that you can do here is you can favorite your sound. So if you're going through TikTok and you're saying, oh, that's going to work for this, I could use that for my business, I could do that, you can actually save that sound. Because what I do is I work full time here, obviously. I take little tiny mini videos, 5 to 7 seconds, 10 seconds throughout the week. And then on Saturdays or Sundays, I sit down when I've got time to work on my skincare company. I sit down and then I create all the content. So I create, 7 pieces every day, 7 pieces for the week, using just those little videos that I've sort of taken throughout the week. And that happens also if I'm scrolling through TikTok and I say, oh, I like that sound. It's there, so I can use that on the Saturday morning when I create my content. Okay, so that's adding sounds. You can add effects, and there's thousands and thousands of effects. People tend to only use the trending effects, the viral effects. And this is actually it's actually quite easy to find those trending viral effects. If you start going through TikTok, you'll see that people are using things all the time. When you see it on a video, it will go along the bottom of it. It will actually say which effect they're using. If you click on that effect, it takes you to the effect and it says use this effect. So you can use that there. So it's actually very hard and annoying to try and find the effects. So I encourage you to click on that when you see an effect that you like, click on that, maybe create a little video of it, a very, very small one, save that in your drafts, because then you can go back and you can recreate the video if you don't like it, but you've still got that little effect button there. Here you can speed things up. This here is really, really handy. This is uploaded from your camera roll. So if you don't physically want to stand there and create a video, you can have one that you've already created. And this is predominantly what I do. Like I said, I take lots and lots of little videos and pictures as well, but pictures don't work as well on TikTok. Create lots of little videos, and they're all stored on my camera roll. I did have to buy extra storage for this situation, only because that's, the situation that I find myself in at the moment. But that's predominantly what I use, is pre-recorded video. Now, just having a look at these icons down here, obviously that's flip. So you can, flip the camera around. You can have a look at what you're looking at, or you can flip it and have a look at yourself. The speed again of how fast your video is going to be going. This enhance is automatically on. It's a bit of a group beauty filter. You can take that off if you want to, but it's actually on by default. Filters, I haven't really seen too many people use these at all. This timer is quite handy if you don't want to be the sort of person that has the thumb going up to the camera all the time to turn it on and off. And I find this quite good because sometimes I need to just have a little bit of a breath, have a moment before I start the video. So, you click that timer, it gives you a countdown, 3, 2, 1, sit back, drop my shoulders, I go, okay, this is what I'm going to talk about. I've actually been talking about stress management tips a lot on my TikTok recently, and that has helped me, because if I'm stressed coming and talking to you, that's not going to be great. So I use that timer, I take a few breaths. Okay, now I'm ready to talk to the camera. All right, so I find that quite good at the moment. This reply button is actually quite interesting. I don't know if you've got that on yours yet, but that reply button, you can reply to people's comments and questions that they've put on your other videos. But I didn't have too many, and I thought, why is that there for me? And it gives you examples of questions that you can answer from other people's random accounts. That's actually quite interesting. So have a look at that. And that's a really, really easy way to create content, because what you do is you say reply, you click on the reply, you put your face here, the reply sits up here, like the question sits up here. So you've got a little question up here and it says, you know, how do I create TikTok? You come on here and you say, great question from Sarah. She asked me the other day how I create TikTok, and this is how I would do it. Okay, so it's a very, very easy way to create content, especially content that your followers are interested in. All right, so there's an app called TrendTok, and that shows you the trending TikTok sounds at the time. That's actually quite a good place to go to if that's going to be your strategy, is using the trending sounds. I actually do encourage you to download that TrendTok, and it gives you each morning, or with me each morning, it pops up at about 3 or 4 in the morning or something, and it tells me which sound is going to be the most trending. Alrighty, so you have then created your video. Now, do you see this little blue bar at the top? That's how much video I've created once I've clicked on this button. And then you can create another one, create another one, create another one, and that blue bar across the top shows you how much time you've got left. You don't have to fill in that whole entire blue bar. It's just there so you can see how much you've actually done. And then you would, so this little button, you'd go back and you would do it again. This little button obviously is to record some more. And this little button says, yes, I'm ready to move on. Okay, so you click this button here, yes, I'm ready to move on, and you get to this screen. Now, like I said, it's black because I just wanted these icons to show up. Yours will be actually showing your video. Down here, you can add sounds if you want to. You can add effects, you can add the text, and you can add stickers here as well. So when you're adding text, it's fun to add little bits of text and make it appear and disappear and appear and disappear and appear and disappear. Lots of different text, because the goal is for people to stay on your video and watch till the end. That's what shows TikTok that your content is interesting. So if you have pieces of wording that come in and out and in and out, it's very interesting for people to watch. And the way that we do that, I think I've put it in a bit later, but I'll let you know now. So you click on text, you write your text, and then you actually press on the text, and it comes up with a little sort of menu, and it says set duration. And you can set it, you get a chance to look at your video across the bottom. You can set it to just where you want it to come in and come out. And that's how you actually create those that come in and out. Once you start watching a few TikToks, you'll see people sort of saying, and this, and this, and this, and this, with sort of fingers pointing to it. That's how they create that. They'll put the text there, and then they'll look at their video for when they move their finger down. And they'll actually, so they create the video first, and then they'll watch the video and they'll just place the text where their fingers are pointing to. And stickers, they can make things interesting as well. Again, you've got filters, adjusting the clip to make it shorter or longer, whichever one you want to. Voice effects, I see people use this regularly. Like I said, I don't actually suggest you use it all of the time, but sometimes it makes it a little bit more interesting. Voiceovers are fantastic if you're creating something like a vlog, so a video blog of your day. So if you've got 3-second snippets throughout the day, pop them all together, and then you create a voiceover over the top. That's actually quite an interesting thing for people to watch, and they do tend to love it. This captions is fabulous if you know that your people watch TikTok with the sound down. So if they're at work, or if they're, not really meant to be watching TikTok, having those captions is very, very, it's great for them, so that it transcribes all of your words. I've found that it doesn't transcribe Australian accents particularly well. So go back into those captions and see if your spelling is correct, and see if it's actually transcribed it for you. I find this volume one very, very good, because like I said, I create videos all over the place. So often there's a washing machine going on in the background, or there's some noise going on in the background. I like that. I can turn the original sound down, so we're not hearing washing machines in the background, and then I can turn up a trending sound. So that's really, really helpful for me. This enhance I don't use too many times, but you can have a play around with it. And then click next. Okay, and then you would describe your video. So this describe your video only comes with a little tiny sort of 3 or 4 words at the bottom. So don't use a big, long, massive thing for people to get to exactly what you want them to say. Put everything that they really need to know in the first couple of words. Then pop in some hashtags. Jury's out on how many hashtags you pop in. I would probably put in, personally, I put in about 4, but I have seen people put in quite a few, but entirely up to you. You can also select a cover. So that cover sits on top of your TikTok when it sits in your feed. So entirely up to you if you want to create a cover there. I tend to create a cover when I'm doing a series, and it's sort of, you know, tip 1 on stress management, tip 2 on stress management, tip 1 on happiness, tip 2 on happiness, tip 1 on gua sha, tip 2 on gua sha. So if it's sort of a series that you're doing, you might want to do a cover photo for that. You can tag people, you can add links in here. You can choose who's going to watch it. You can allow comments, you can allow duets, and you can allow stitches. If it's over 60 seconds, is it 60 seconds? I think it's over 60 seconds, people can't duet it or stitch it. So if you want people to duet, if you want people to use your video on one side and they be the video on the other side, it needs to be under 60 seconds. And then what I do is I put it in draft so that I've got a bank of TikToks that I can just flick out whenever I want to. And it takes me under 2 seconds, or no, 2 seconds probably, get into the app, flick the draft out. So you can post it straight away, no problem at all. But the way that I do it is creating them, like I said, all on a Saturday morning, and then I flick them out once a day. Alrighty, anyone got any questions so far? Just let me know in the chat how you're all going. Okay, so I created this screenshot a little while ago. I just wanted to show you where your drafts sit, because for some stupid reason that took me ages to find. I don't know why, but I don't want it to take you ages to find. So when you have created those drafts that you've got in there, and you can, just as a side note, you can change your drafts as well. So if you've done something you think, oh my goodness, I want to add to it, or I want to do something else to it, you can change those drafts and edit them. They're just fabulous to sit in there. If you're not feeling that great one day, but you know you really want to get that content out, really, really good thing to do. So those drafts sit in your personal feed and nobody else sees them but you. They sit in there. Okay, let's have the chat. Yes, I do, but there are quite a few, so I can do it at the end. Oh, you've got questions. Okay, so just pop them, perhaps start writing those questions down, and hopefully I'll be able to answer. Yeah, like I said, this was created a little while ago. I just wanted to show you where those drafts were. So TikTok is not Insta-worthy, beautiful pictures. TikTok is real, and it's fun, and it's engaging, and it's silly, and it's actually quite fun place to be, which is why so many people spend hours on the platform, because it is actually quite entertaining. So as your business, think about that. Think about that it's not going to be beautiful, pretty pictures like we used to do on, or possibly still do, on Instagram. It's a lot more engaging. It's showing the real side of your business and the real side of you, and it's video content. Okay, so this is actually an ad. This is an ad, and I'm not affiliated with these people. I don't even know who these people are. This is just a thing that I wanted to show you. So this is sponsored, so they've put some cash behind it. Advertising on TikTok is cheaper than any other platform at the moment. And then it says how to get your kids in bed in 15 minutes or less. So that's a hook to their target market. And those, you know, if you've had kids that age, you know how tricky, you know, how worked up and how excited they can get at that time of night. And you're, as a parent, you're shattered at the end of the day, and you're just thinking, oh my goodness, how am I going to get my kids into bed 15 minutes or less? So fantastic hook that they have here. And then tell them that you're doing your favorite bedtime story in the Moshi Sleep app. Okay, so really, really easy one. And do you see how simple that is? It's not, you know, beautiful kids, stylized. It's just two gorgeous kids having a great fun time and being a bit cheeky. Okay, so I'm going to, there's a chat, was a stitch. Yep. Okay, excellent. We've got lots of questions. Okay, fantastic. Let's get to those. Alrighty. TikTok video ideas. Have a screenshot of this if you want to. Okay, the first one I encourage you to do is an introduction. Who are you? What's your business? Why did you start your business? Why are you on TikTok? A vlog is a really great thing, a day in your life. Duet is when people are, like I said before, you can duet people. And this is actually how it went viral. I'll show you how I did that soon. So a duet is finding somebody's video that your customers like, and then you sitting next to it and talking about that video in the same video. A stitch that you asked in one of those questions, a stitch is finding a part of a video, and then your video comes up next and you start talking about it. Okay. So sped up videos of people creating things, mini life hacks, some cooking tips, how-tos based on your products and your services, product endorsements, obviously promoting your products and your services in video format, educational videos, how do we use your product, how do we get to your service, what do we do after your service? Is there aftercare? Is there, you know, something that you really want us to know about that you think everybody knows about your product, but they might not? Fun facts, listicles, you know, this is a great thing to do with the pointing finger thing that I showed you before. 5 ways to, 5 ways to use a gua sha, this, and this. Okay, listicles. Rants, I'm not much of a ranting person, but you might be a person that really, really gets emotional about something, and, you really, really want to tell people about it. Mind you, I could probably rant about people that don't use indicators properly on roundabouts. That's about the only thing that I get really cross about. Routines, different, obviously skincare company, we've got different routines that people can use, but you might have a fitness routine. You could have a routine for how you put clothing on, how to tie a scarf, lots of different things. This could be you overcoming an obstacle. Behind the scenes are really great for people to see. Packing videos and unpacking videos are absolutely huge. Meet the team, fabulous thing to do. If your team don't want to be on video, you could do a behind the scenes type situation, or behind them and of them packing, maybe their hands, or driving off in the delivery truck, saying goodbye. Even if you don't have no team, you might actually have a coffee shop that you go to all the time, or you have a delivery person that takes your things all the time. That, even if we're a solopreneur, we do have people that help us in our business. Okay, so challenges that you have faced and you've overcome. reaction to other TikTok videos, fun commentary is good. I saw a fabulous one just this morning, actually, and they were I don't know how it happened, which is why it worked, this fun commentary. They were showing a huge building on one side, a huge building on the other side, and then a truck that had gone sideways going down this strange, anyway, interesting stuff, fun stuff. It's entertainment. Let's entertain our people. Fails. That was one big fail, I guess, for that delivery truck. I have no idea how it got in or out. Might actually be an art piece. Okay, so workplace tour. I walked into a lady the other day and she had an absolutely beautiful setup where she was doing her business. And I'm like, why aren't you letting people see this? Amazing. Okay, dokes. We're going to answer, hopefully I'll be able to answer all these questions soon. Success stories about your business. Why did you name your business? Meet your pets, maybe. Pets work very, very well, as they always do. Talk about your whys, talk about packing orders, organising your inventory. Listing products online, products how-to, start to finish time-lapse, inspiration, supplies that are needed, bestsellers. People love to know about bestsellers and, you know, best playlists for workouts and, you know, most entertaining books. Asking for followers, you can do that. Something that's satisfying for you, perhaps share a discount code, shout out to other small businesses, say thank you, perhaps. Product displays, most requested service, show off all your details of your product or your service. How to use your products, stock updates, favorite online and offline tools, obstacles you can overcome and what you wish you knew, and mistakes that you have made. Okay, your customer is always, well, they're not thinking it, but your customer is thinking, what is in this for me? If they want to sit there and if they want to watch a TikTok, they actually want to get something out of it. They want to be engaged. They want to be entertained. They want to learn something new. So every single time you are coming to TikTok and creating a TikTok, you're thinking to yourself, okay, what can I create that is actually going to be quite interesting, purposeful, inspirational for my customer? Okay. TikTok rewards consistency. You can post up to 3 times a day, but if you decide to do that, you're going to have to keep doing it. So I'd prefer you not to become overwhelmed by trying to post 3 times a day. But if you can post up to 3 to 5 times a week, that would be really, really great. And then start working up from there. Post things that people are interested in. You can just be yourself, just have fun. Don't need to take yourself too seriously. Start to finish. Products. And this, I'm actually going to stop that. So this is a start to finish. And this is me opening the camera. This is me clicking the plus button. And I won't be able to talk over it because there's sound behind it. There's, and then sort of going through the process. And we'll do it a few times. So let's have a look at the whole process. And this. Show you how to do a TikTok. Everyone, this is a TikTok to show you how to do a TikTok. Hi everyone, this is a TikTok to show you how to do a TikTok. Hi everyone, this is a TikTok to show you. Hi everyone, this is a TikTok to show you how to do a TikTok. Hi everyone, this is a Hi everyone, this is a TikTok to show you how to do a TikTok. Hi everyone, this is a TikTok to show you how to do a TikTok. Hi everyone, this is a TikTok to show you how to do a TikTok. Hi everyone, this is a TikTok to show you how to do a TikTok. Hi everyone, this is a TikTok to show you how to do a TikTok. Everyone, this is a TikTok to show you how to do a TikTok. Hi everyone, this is a TikTok to show.
This is what it's currently looking like in camera.
Okay, so let's go through that. Now I'm going to be speaking over the top of myself, so hopefully it's not too confusing. All right, so click onto your TikTok account.
Products.
Click on the plus sign. Choose the I've got the 15 seconds and I'm just recording myself straight away there. Click on the plus next to it. Open up the music. Click on the music, choose which one you want. Open up the music level, I think it's called, I've forgotten what it's called. And this is where you can change the original sound and the added sound. So do you remember how I said that the original sound, sometimes I've got those washing machines going in the background. This is where you would actually take down the original sound completely and add the added sound that you've got. But you wouldn't do that if you are speaking into the camera like I am now. You would keep that original sound. So I just changed the background sound so it's not so overwhelming, the music. To show you how to do a TikTok. Hi everyone, this is the. And then I press captions. Hi everyone, so now it's the TikTok to show you how to do a TikTok. Now it's creating those captions, and you can see that I can click on them and change them, and you'll see that I've actually made a mistake, so I changed it again so I could show you how easy it was to edit it. So you just go up into those and change them and then click save at the end. Hi everyone, this is the TikTok to show you. And it sits at the bottom. This is the TikTok to show you. So you click on it and then it says edit captions. Everyone, this is the. And that's how you go in and change it. You click on the actual words to open that up and change it. Hi everyone, this is the TikTok to show you how to do a TikTok. Now I'm adding text here. So this is the text that is coming up, that pops up and pops out. So all I did was clicked on the little A, capital A and lowercase a at the bottom. And then you start typing, and then along here it shows you, and it shows you in this, when I click on it, it changes the type of text and the font. This is a TikTok to show you how to do a TikTok. So I'm just adding that text, and then if I click here, this is a TikTok to show you how to do a TikTok. And click on these different ones, it shows different fonts. Hi everyone, this is a TikTok to show you how to do a TikTok. There's different fonts, and here you can click and change the background. This is a TikTok to show you how to do a TikTok. And then you see I clicked on it and it opens up this little space and it says set duration. So you can either edit it, obviously, if you haven't written the right thing, but this is where the set duration, and you'll see in the next one. See down here, you can move these bars from the front and the back to actually where you want that text to come up. So you'll see here I've moved it just so that it comes up right at the beginning and then it will disappear.
Everyone, this is a TikTok to show you how to do a TikTok. Hi everyone.
See how it disappears there.
To show.
And then it goes to next. Pop your words in, a hook right at the beginning, pop in some hashtags. Don't obviously put in hashtags, but you pop in your hashtags. And then
this is what it's currently looking like in camera.
And then we'll go back to your camera roll. We'll go back to your
TikTok. This was a game changer, definitely.
I want to show you this next one again. I'm not affiliated at all with these people. I just want to show you how easy it is. This was a game changer, definitely. Give it a go. If you're not applying sunscreen with a makeup brush, you are not living. I used to struggle with Nala so much, and this was a game changer. How easy is that to show a product in action? Those kids, you know, they're not models. They're just there hanging out with their mum or carer, whoever it is. And it's just such an easy video to do. So this is how unstructured I want you to try and make your videos. And this was a game changer, definitely. Give it a go. If you're not applying sunscreen with a makeup brush, you are not living. I used to struggle with Nala so much, and this was a game changer. What I want to show you down here as well is that on the side, and this was a game changer. On the side, you've got your like button here, you've got your comment here, and you've got your share here. So that share, I'll show you in a minute. Once you press that share one, definitely give it a go. Once you press that share one, this section comes up. You can copy that link and you can put that into something called SnapTick. So SnapTick takes the TikTok logo off your videos, so you can then reshare it onto Instagram and Facebook and Pinterest and YouTube. So those other platforms really don't like the TikTok logo being on their platforms. So a way to do that is to, if you're not applying some, if you've got your TikTok video there already and you don't, so every time you share it over, the TikTok logo sits all over the top of it. So a way to do that is you copy the link, put that link into an app on my phone. I just open up SnapTick and pop that link in, and it takes the TikTok logo off. Okay. You can share it to a few different places if you want to. You can report it. You can save the video. I actually do that so often. If there's something that I want to remember from a video, or if it's a video that I think, gosh, I'd like to, you know, have a go at creating one of those, I'll save it so that when I have time on that Saturday morning, then I can actually save all those videos, go back and see if I can create something like that. This is how you duet. So if you find a video, you think, yeah, great, fabulous, my audience will love that. You click that duet, this video will come up half on your screen and you'll come up half on your screen, so you can do it at the same time. That's the same as Stitch. The first couple of seconds will come up of their video, and then you'll come up after it saying, did you see that? Okay, you can add it to favorites. You can do a few other things there as well. So I've been doing this for a little while. I've been practicing different things of how to go viral. I've been doing, you know, courses. I've been learning all that kind of stuff. There's no formula for going viral, but I just wanted to show you the one that did work for me. In saying that, I've tried to replicate it and it didn't work. So it's a little bit contrary, but hopefully you'll get some best practice and you'll be able to really, really boost your reach. Now, I need to have a little bit of a warning about this scenario. Okay, so as you know, my own a skincare company, my people are interested in skin. A lot of those people are interested in pimple popping videos, and some of them are pretty gross. So what I did is I went into TikTok. I found the most watched skin popping video. So I know that video is a popular video, and I know that my people like to watch it. Okay, so that was my first strategy. Know my target market, know what my audience is watching, go into the hashtags, find a video that is doing very, very well and is allowing a duet. Because a lot of the very, very popular videos, you can't actually duet. They disallow it. So finding a video, going into the hashtags, finding one that people watch, and duetting it. Now, I got this idea to do it that way while I was walking the dog on the beach. Okay, so I said, right, I'm just going to do this. I got back into the car with the dog. I was sitting there, no makeup. It was probably a Sunday morning or something or other, and did it. And that's the one that went viral. Okay, so this is a little bit of a warning to say that it looks a bit gross. It's an earring being popped through skin that's grown over.
Why are these just so fascinating to watch? Even Raman's watching.
Okay, so do you see how quick and fast and easy that is? And I'm just looking at my phone at the moment. I created that a while ago, so that's gone somewhere. That's now at over 527,000 views. So this is also what I mean, that it doesn't need to be stylized. You don't need to get a videographer. You don't need to do anything like that. So you're just trying to find what your customers like to watch. That got me quite a few more followers as well. So TikTok growth strategies, post consistency. If you can't post 3 times a day, don't. It will wear you out. I don't want you to get completely burnt out after a couple of months of doing that. If you can post every day, that's fantastic. Like I said, I'm putting together a 90-day challenge, so you might like to join that as well. But 3 times a week is fantastic if you can. Look for trending music. Look for other trends. There's always a different trend going around on TikTok. You'll see it once you start watching it. Easy way of doing that trend is just by clicking on the video that you've seen and actually using that trend. Use other features like duet and stitching. Try to speak to that one audience. Have a look at, have a bit of a mix up. So do they prefer 7-second videos? Do they prefer 60-second sort of almost mini tutorials? You find what works best. I mix it up. I mix things up all the time just to see what works. Use a hook, emotional content, and a call to action. So like and follow for more, or pop into the shop and see us in here, and use very, very specific hashtags. So keep it simple. That viral video that you saw was me sitting in the car, no makeup on, hat on, sitting there with my dog. Simple. Okay. This program, if you haven't already jumped into the Digital Solutions program, this is how we are here helping you today from Business Station. So I'm one of the advisors for Business Station. I'm a Digital Solutions advisor. And at the moment, due to a fabulous federal grant, you can get 3 hours of one-on-one advice from us to you, from your business, and then 4 hours worth of webinars and workshops. And that whole 7-hour package is only $44. So if you haven't jumped on board to this already, I really encourage you to do that. You do need to be in Queensland, Northern Territory or Western Australia, and you do need to have under 20 staff, full-time staff members, which is there. So businessstation.link/register. And we do have so many beautiful, amazing, incredibly gifted advisors that know lots. And we all have a speciality in different things. You probably have noticed that mine is social media, but also I teach Canva and I teach and I teach e-commerce as well. So all of the advisors, I encourage you to think about what you need in your business and choose an advisor that can help you in your business. Okay, let's get to these amazing questions. Let's start at the beginning. And if you did want to pop in and do some extra questions, let's see how we get through these. Oh, we are running out of time. My apologies. We're actually running over time. So let's get to these. Can you talk more about hashtags? Really don't. So very, very simple strategy that I always tell people for hashtags. Whatever people are Googling, they're your hashtags. Think about your customer. What are they Googling to get to your business? That's your hashtags. Same as on Instagram. They're your hashtags. Is there an automatic upload to Insta and Facebook? No, they hate each other. They are in direct competition to each other. Oh, sorry, I lie. You can actually do it. TikTok, it's a bit cheeky actually. TikTok, and I noticed this morning, TikTok actually puts a little share button and you can actually share it to Facebook and Instagram, but it's because TikTok want their logo all over Facebook and Instagram. Facebook and Instagram hate it and won't show that content to many people. So take the logo off, like I said to you before with SnapTick, and then upload it. If you can talk if that translates well, I should be doing that cross-posting platform. Yep. Yeah, so you can do it. I would only do it on Facebook Reels and Stories and Instagram Reels and Stories. It doesn't necessarily translate very well to the Instagram feed, but it does to the Reels and the Stories, and it does to Pinterest as well. Might need to see the slide before the quiz. My main question is, I want to upload only images and videos on nature and those applicable to mindfulness and put appropriate sounds, then put up a quote. Is that going to work? Yes, but is it going to be very, very interesting for your people? If you're constantly doing that, is it going to be very, very interesting and the people are going to stay on your page? I'm only saying that because I actually used to be a meditation and mindfulness teacher, and that's what my books are written about. So I get your industry very, very well. And so if it's a constant, if they're just seeing that, I think they might get a little bit bored after a while. So mindfulness tips would be a really, really good thing to put there as well. Do I save those things from royalty-free places and then upload from? Definitely. And you can get a lot from Canva. So those royalty-free pictures and videos on Canva are fantastic, and you can use those on there. You can create your reel. You just said you don't want to show a video of yourself. That's fine. So you can create a reel. I wish we had time to do it. Sorry, we've run out of time. Go into Canva, go TikTok video, search TikTok video at the top. It will have the right size. Then get a video. Create the video with a beautiful background, waterfalls, beautiful scenery. Pop your quote over the top of it. You download that in Canva. Make sure you've got the Canva app on your phone. It will automatically sync to that. Get the Canva, open up your Canva app on your phone. Download that to your camera roll. And then you can upload it into TikTok. So there's your little hack for not showing your face on face, but it would be really nice if you can transcribe over the top of that so it's your voice. Okay, I hope that helped. Let me know, jump into the program if you haven't already, and have a much longer chat about that. Okay, so we have gone over time. My apologies for jumping over time. Hopefully that was useful for you, and follow me on AusSendSkin and I'll follow you back, and I really want to see how you're going. All right, have a wonderful day, everybody, and I will speak to you sometime soon. See ya.